Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the Duck Farmer here, and I'm hanging out on the FTOG Avant3 server here at Toddy the Body's base, and it's looking really cool. Did that tour in the last video, but we're not going to do it today. Nope, we got other stuff to do. In fact, let's head back to the tree, and let's head over, let's dump off the gunpowder, don't need that, and let's go over to the Botania area. Zoop. Alright, so over here, I've got a lot of stuff in place, and I realized I don't have the enchanter. I don't have that here at all, so I put this block down to remind me to do that, and unfortunately I wanted to have everything done within this chunk, and that doesn't fit. But that's okay. It can be in another chunk because it doesn't have to be loaded. This is going to be running continually, so that's got to be loaded. And let's go down. I made a few changes. Zoop. So one of the things I did is I put alabaster around on the walls. I'm not all that thrilled with having this on the ceiling yet. Just, dirt. So I'm not sure what to do for the ceiling on that. Went ahead and put a layer of mana glass so that I have something to stand on instead of falling down. And then down here, yeah, I've got a layer of mana glass, and I kind of like how it's contrasting with the bedrock, and how you can, with the night vision, I've got how I can look down and it's lighter down below and then darker where the bottoms of the mana glass is. I kind of like how that turned out. So I'm thinking I'll keep that. I played with putting one of the chiseled emerald blocks along here, and then I put the mana glass on top of it, and it made that look so dull and depressing. I said, no, don't want that. Just go with this. So, other stuff that's new and improved here. Let's go take a look at my wrench. Well, for one thing, everything is full, so there's nothing pumping along. I have lenses on all of my mana spreaders. They're the combination of potency and velocity, because I like those two to move things faster. And also, I put the mana pearl on there so that they're rainbow colored, so that they shift colors, because that's kind of fun. So they're all set up there. And if we take a look at these, they're all full of stakes. And if we take a look underneath, why is it I'm not seeing? I've got my wrench in hand. Why am I not seeing the conduits? Because all these are conduits underneath. Well, fine. I will go grab me a conduit. Conduit. So, now if I hold that in hand, there, now you can see it. Yeah, it's strange. So I've got the redstone conduit as well as the item conduit running through here. The items, I've got here one of the network receivers, and it has the exporter onto this chest, which is full of stake. And so this is just set to take any stakes that are in my network and just shove it into this chest, which then is feeding out on both sides, and those go round robin to these four dispensers, and that keeps them fully fueled. And so as long as there's a need, it will go ahead and spit out stuff. Now, as far as, if you've noticed, this has been cycling a couple times, but there's been no beef coming out because it doesn't need steak. The mana pools are full. Well, this one is full. This one, it looks like about a third. What are these other doing? Yeah, they're down some, but that one is not. And that's the trigger. Here, if we take a look at this comparator, that comparator is taking the signal from the pool and sending it down through the redstone the conduit, and it's applying a steady signal to these dispensers, so the pulses do nothing. It's already got the redstone signal on it. And I set it up so that this pool, when it's full or very almost full, is when it triggers, because I've got this lever here to the side which gives it a strong signal. So the comparator is comparing this strong signal versus the strong signal it's getting here, and when they match, because the pool is full, then it goes. If I had set this up so that the lever wasn't here, then as soon as there was mana in the pool, then it would trigger, because it was comparing against nothing, and so something is better than nothing, whereas this is like a signal strength of 15, maybe 14. I don't know, but it works, and so this is waiting for a full pool, and so I'm liking how that's working. And I realize, yes, I've got this terrestrial agglomeration plate here for making the TerraSteel, and I could do that manually, but automation. So I decided to go ahead and set up a place to do that here. So let's make another one of those plates. And there's the thing. I think I got everything I do. All right, so let's go back down, zip, and slap that in. Wrong. Let's put this in place. There we go. All right, so now what I need to do is set this up so that it will do the automation stuff that I need. So I need, no, you come back down here, and you, and you, and you, and you, and I'm running out of room for stuff. So, oh, here, let's get to the spark, because we want the spark in here. Doink. All right, so now I'm going to put a chest. Let's put the chest here, and let's grab my magnet. All right, so we pop that one. We can have the conduit, yeah, cable, not conduit. Let's have that go up and up and up and a little bit more up. And I want the open crate over here. Let's see, can I click that against the spark? Let's see. Nope. All right, so let's go ahead and, do I have just building blocks? I don't. Do I have any blocks? Oh, hey, I've got some cobblestone. Hot diggity. Okay, so let's go up. And I think, yeah, it could go right there. Yes, let's do that. So, no, I don't need to click, I click this. All right, so you can go away, and you can go away, and you can go away. All right, so there's the setup for getting the drops to come out. And yeah, I could put it up one higher, but I think that will work for right now. And I need a crafter. Let's go ahead and put the crafter here. And it unfortunately cannot go directly into a item conduit. It just won't do that. So, and it also won't go directly into an open crate. I played with that too. So we will go ahead and do an insert there, and that's an extract here, always active. Alrighty, and then it needs a recipe. There's my recipe. 1 mana diamond, 1 mana pearl, 1 mana steel ingot, and all of those will output a TerraSteel ingot. So that's what we're looking for. Now to pick up stuff, I've got, let's put it right there, this little item collector, and let's knock this down, not to 0, let's see, let's do 1 on that and 2 for these others. That's a radius from there. That should be sufficient. And I don't want it to grab everything because it might just be able to grab a stake, and I don't want that to happen. What I do want, oh, I don't have that on here. Okay, so that's outputting. I need a couple more cables. Yeah. And let's go doot, 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 doot. All right, so that is now connected. So that's out. But to get it back in, I need an import bus. So let's make one of those. Importer, that one right there. Do your thing. And so while that's doing that work, I need to have a filter. I think it's that item filter from Random Things. That's what we want. Let's grab one of those. Let's grab that, and I need TerraSteel. Okay, you can see I did a few testing earlier and just showing off how fast this thing is running to Toddy. All right, so this here will, oh, hey, can I right click this? I can, yes. So I put that in. It should only grab now the TerraSteel ingot. So in that case, I could bump this up just a little bit more and it won't matter. So that is set up so it'll only grab that, but I still need that importer to work. So we'll put that right there, and that should grab anything that comes in. So we are connected and it should work. In fact, I do want to take my magnet off. That's why it's down here. So I can come into here, TerraSteel, and I want to craft one. So make me one. All available. Go. Let's see if I can jump down there fast enough. Just in time to see it go away. Alrighty, so I can start making TerraSteel now automatically. It will only make one at a time. I don't have a good way with the refined storage that I can think of at this point to block that from doing multiples. So I think one at a time is sufficient. That'll work out just hunky-dory. You know, I'm thinking some other flowers in here would be good. Oh, yeah, you can see it because it consumed some of the power from the mana pools. It is feeding that back up. And, oh, see that little stake went? The light here is off because this pool is a little bit lower than the max amount. And just to confirm, yes, this lever is on. And so this will just keep feeding it mana until that pool has enough to shut it off. So yay! If I really, really wanted to, I could sit there and fill up these extra mana pools so that they have more, and then that's the smallest amount, but I don't care. So that's working there, and since that's working, one of the things I did is I took these mana spreaders and pointed them to these mana pools. And so these are ready to start the Elven Gateway going, and I've got the catalyst, I think it's the alchemy catalyst underneath there, and I need to make the other catalyst. So let's see what we need to do to make catalyst. Catalyst. So I've got that. I need to make the conjuration catalyst. Oh, well, I need one of these catalysts, but I also need the elementium and the pixie dust, which I don't have at this point. Do I have catalyst? No, I don't have that one. So let's make this. I'm missing brewing stands. Let's make brewing stands. Uno, dos. All right, so let's go ahead and make that and toss that in. So at this point, we need to go ahead and turn on this Elven Gateway. And do I have my book on me? I do. So let's go ahead and just right-click this. And there we go. So it will consume some power. These were full, so you can see how much it consumed to pop this open. But with the recent change, this no longer takes a steady draw of power, which is very nice. It only consumes power as items are tossed in. So one of the first things I want to toss in is my book right there. Yay! So if we take a look at this now, it's got the Elven information on that. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so and if we look at it and right click over it or shift click over it, it's now got the regular Minecraftian knowledge and Elven knowledge. So that is good. But I want to get some spark goodness going. So well, let's take a look at this. I want a dominant spark, and that requires Runifier, Mana Steel Ingot, and Pixie Dust, which I don't have, and that's a mana pool. A mana pearl. So I need 2 of those, and then I also wanted to make a passive. So I bet you that needs to do the same thing. So a passive, no, 1S, spark, if I can't spell passive, recessive. It's a recessive spark. The dominant, this one here, this one will grab mana from any spark that's either recessive or regular. The recessive will give mana and push it actively to any regular or dominant spark that's out there. So, and that needs Rune of Earth. So again, Pixie Dust, I need at least 3 of those. How many pearls do I have? Oh, I got 30. Let's go ahead and grab a full 16 of them for Lator. And gimme. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Now, one of the other things, out of the way, one of the other things I want, it's the wood. So, living wood. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of that, and that way I've got the dream wood. So you go in and do your thing, and that'll just spit out there. That's just fine. And let's see, while I want, let's see, do I have fire? Let's go ahead and make that, and then I can start doing the spark, because I want the dominant already. Still waiting on that. Are you done spitting out stuff? 64. All right, so it has finished that. Cool beans. That can go in there. That can go in there. Fire. There's my there. So 1 dominant, 2 dominant. Let's go ahead and if I've got this mana pylon here, this is the Natura one. I'm not sure if I can get to the spark underneath it, but if you look very carefully, you can just barely see a little bit of that spark twiddling around it, which I'm glad that's there. Let me give it a try. Nope, 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 can't do it. What if I right click that? No, I gotta do it on there. So I'm gonna have to break that out of the place. Ooh, interesting, the gateway's still going. Right click, perfect. And then you can see it, boom, it just sucked up all it needed. And let's put that back there. Nice. Repeat. Alrighty, give you a dominant spark. Zoom. There goes a lot of mana into it. Spiffy, spiffy. All right, so this is going to be continually charged just fine. You know, honestly, I could take these and put them over here, and it would work just the same because this has a range of 11 by 11 from the core here. But I like having these dedicated to it, and I also like that I can put the catalyst underneath it. And speaking of catalyst, now I can make the catalyst bit. Catalyst. This one. Oh, I don't have the elementium ingots yet, so that's mana steel. Mana 7. I need to make more of that, but let's go ahead and toss you. Magnet's still off. Okay, good. In you go. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme. Oh, that's right. It's only 2 for 1. That's okay. That's sufficient for my needs. Catalyst. You. Gimme. All right. So, magnet. And let's break that and break that. And now I've got the conjuration catalyst kicking around. Very, very nice. So anybody on the server who wants either the catalyst, the alchemy catalyst, or the conjuration catalyst can just come here and use it. My system will recover mana really fast, and this will suck up all the mana it needs like crazy. So, good. That works. And let's see. Where's my book? There's my book. All right, so I don't care about you. I want to find how to enchant. Let's go to here. Enchanting. Enchanting with mana. So I need 6 of those there. So let's visualize this. And I don't want it right here. I want it right there. Because if we take a quick look at the chunks here, that's right on the chunk boundary, which is perfect. So that works out very nicely. So, no, let's leave that there. I need some obsidian and flowers. obsidian, just enough, and flowers. You know, green is kind of blue is better. I think I'm going to go with red, because red just kind of stands out and says, pay attention to me, I'm red. And I wish I could do floating flowers here, but sadly they do not work. They have to be this plain old sort of setup. Now let's mix it up a bit. Flowers. Let's see, red and purple, red and pink, red and magenta. Ooh, thundery. Let's go with the magenta. So we got a little mixing it up of the flowers. A doot. All right, so those are good. And so pylons. I need 6 of you. Oh, that's right, I need the mana steel. Well, let's get a bunch of those. Iron. Oh, give me mana steel. No. Magnet off. Go away. Give me a stack of mana steel. Click there. Whee! That's always fun. I enjoy that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You thought I was just going to stop at 4, didn't you? But no. All right, so if I click there on top of the flower, just on top of the hitbox, it will go where it needs to go. Doink. Doink. And one more single doink. All right, so now let's grab the magnet back again. Let's go ahead and chop up these. Oh, that needs to be 1, 2. Doot, doot, doot. And doot, doot, doot. And then a center, that one there, and that one there, and that one there. All right, so obsidian. I can see that there now. You, and you, and you, and you, and you're the last one. And then now we can move this lapis and put you in the center. Go away, give me lapis. Into the center it goes. Doink! Structure complete. And so now I just right click with my wand. Ta-da! Alright, so this, I really like this enchanter because all you need are a collection of books and the books don't get used up. So if we look at, nope, I don't have the chest with me. I thought I had. Let's grab you. And let's put you right there, and I've got books on me, so I can. So I've got books for later enchanting. So again, if anybody wants that, I've got a good working system here, and these are close enough to most of these sparks. So that should go ahead and feed that. Do I need a spark on top of this? I don't think so. But if I do, then I'll slap another spark on top of there. But yeah, we've got a very good functional setup here. Let's see how the mana gen is going on down here. There's a little bit of mana going in. What does the light say? Nope, light's still not on. Oh, got my magnet on. That's what's giving me some beef. Don't want that. Oh, you're full. And you're full, so it will go up there. So this is working, you know, it's full up there, so it's just filling up this last little bit, these pieces here on the bottom rung. That works out mighty nicely. This is leftover stuff from doing the walls here and doing the floor. So I can grab you back. I'll just let it break and fall down to the ground. I can grab it here. I need to try the other magnet again and see if that works better for me with the Signolia flowers to stop me from snagging stuff with the magnet being too close. At least being up there, I don't snag anything, which is good enough. So it doesn't matter what magnet people have. Unless you got like the Gaia magnet of, you know, great long reach. So let's go ahead and dump this stuff away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. You can go away, and you can go away, and you can go away too. You know, this is working. I do want to get some other stuff going. I was looking at talking with Link the other day, and he was working with TNT. So Entropinium, this one will consume up any TNT explosions and convert it into mana, and quite a lot of mana. And he had an issue where, for some reason, well, we figured out the reason. It wasn't connecting. It wasn't getting the signal to stop these from constantly dispensing out TNT, and these got full, and so it went boom and exploded up in his base. But he should have a video out by now on that, and I'll link to it. I need runes of fire and runes of wrath. Well, fire I can do easy. Fire. So I probably will need 4 of these, because I'm thinking of setting up 2 pairs. So we'll do that, but what do I need in wrath? You need that, a winter, and an earth. Well, that's easily enough done, so that's not a problem. You know, I'm thinking I might upgrade these guys to the faster spreaders. So spreaders, yeah, the elven spreaders. And don't I have? No, I didn't. All right, let's get the mana. Well, let's convert all of you. Why not? That way I've got stuff on hand. So give me Elementium. Elementium. Yep. And done. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and stick you there. And petals, what do we have a bunch of? We've got a bunch of the pink, so I know what Rose is thinking. Yes, consume all the pink and get it gone. So let's go ahead then and break you, and break you, and a you, and a you. Alright, so these guys, let's slap some lenses on there. There's my other lenses. Alright, these will now go much faster. And you go to the brewery, then you go to the brewery. Likewise, you there and you there. Mainly so that I can craft things faster here with the runic altar. So that's good. All right, so that's done there. My fires are done. Fire. Let's make 2 more. Oh, out of mana steel because I consumed them all. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab me the fire, the earth, and make the wrath. And I need to make several of those for the flowers. So I'll be back. Already, I think I've got everything I need to get the Entropinium stuff going. And if we spin around, I've got my Petal Apothecary here, which is really cool. I went ahead and made a second one. I figured I didn't need to have, you know, bring the other one over here. And I went to my blood magic area to go ahead and create this water sigil. And I just tested it. And it doesn't work. I can't right click to fill that up because it just places water elsewhere. And I was going, well, that's kind of poopy. So I went ahead and grabbed me 4 water buckets. So that's not what I wanted. So the Rune of Winter, the Mana Diamonds, Rune of Earth, and the Living Rock should get me. Oh, I need my... You can go back over here to that tool section. And let's grab that back. And you can go over there because you're not too helpful right now. So 1 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you. Yep, there's the Wrath. And I can click you. Oh, magnet. Go away, magnet. And those are pretty fast. Ooh, gave me the stuff back. Oh, I keep forgetting that it will give me the stuff back. Well, yay. That works very nicely. All right, so that is just zipping along very nice. Yay, upgraded spreaders. Gimme, 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 gimme. There's 2. Nope. And it's interesting that that explosion of beginning just kind of cuts off. It seems like it's done that for a long time. So Rune of Winter, 2 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. All right. Clickety, 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 clickety. Clickety, 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 clickety. There we go. All right. So got those 4. So you can go away and you can go away. So now it's all up to the Petal Apothecary. So I don't need those there. I do need those there. And I need a bucket. Bucket, 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 bucket. The fun thing is you can't toss the bucket at it, and that can't be full. That's got to be empty at this point. Yep, it is. So, 1 of you... No, I can't right-click. I actually got to toss. Okay. And 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you, and you're good. All right, so gimme, yay. And then I can, I can right-click. No, I've got to drop the water on there first. And now I can right-click with an empty hand and seed. Yay! So, bucket. I will need to automate that because tossing is not nearly as much fun as being able to just say, hey, make, and it makes. So, and last one. So, toss the bucket there, right-click with the hand, toss the seed at it, and entropinium. All right, so 4 entropiniums plus some floating flowers because I like floating stuff. Cool. So there's my 4 entropiniums. I don't need these bits anymore, so that can go away. I do need some comparators, which I don't have. So let's make 2 of these. And then I want to make 2 of these. 1, you can go up there too. And then I need 2 junk blocks. Alrighty, 2 junk blocks. And then I'm going to need some repeater. So, out of redstone torches. How could I be up? No, click there. Make. Get me a stack. Alright, so let's make 2 of you. Oh no, those. Alright, and 2 of you. Alright, so those are working out fine. I will need some conduits. That should be sufficient. Dispensers. No dispensers. Probably no bows either. So let's go ahead and 2 of those. So 2 of you. I need some redstone blocks. Redstone. 1, 2. And timers. Are you a timer? You're a receiver, you're a transmitter. That's not what I need. Timer. You know, that would work. You need to make it from those. You need to be made from those. You know, this one is slightly cheaper. So let's go with this one. Let's make 2 of these. 1, 2. And so these 2. You know, I may or may not be able to use those. So let's make these 2 as well. Just because, you know, why not? I need 2 more of these. Because these, I know I can stick upside down. But I'm not sure I can do that with the other timers from Dark Utilities. And let's get some junk blocks for... Alrighty, so let's go back down here and drop down here because I want to do this down below. Oh, I can't do it quite yet. I need some other bits. I need... Let's go ahead and make 2 mana pools. Alrighty, there's 2 mana pools. Sparks. Let's go ahead and make 2 sparks. Alright, petals. We'll use the browns for you. and some U. That's fine. And then we want to make the recessive. No, it's not the recessive. It is recessive. I just can't spell worth the beans. So okay. So 1, 2 recessives. All right. Oh, and I need some spreaders. This, I'm gonna go ahead and spreaders. Let's make definitely these guys. And back to petals. I need to go ahead and break up my flowers I've got to make sure that I've got plenty of petals. I got a bunch of you, so 2 of you. And for right now, I'm going to go ahead and steal these lenses off of that, and they will be put to a good use down below. All right, so now let's go ahead and set this up in such a way that I can blow stuff up, because that's the way to do things. So I will need, here, let's see. So there's going to be a cable coming out, say like from there with one of these exporters to a chest that we'll put I think the chest can't open up under a cable. So let's go ahead and put the chest here. And then that's going to feed into the dispensers. So those will need to go down below. So let's go ahead and put, say they feed out, and we'll have a dispenser here and here. All right, so dispenser there and there. Alrighty. I might as well put the magnet on while I'm building stuff, so I can save these precious blocks so they won't go away. All right, so the chest, oh no, chest will be here, and that'll be the dispensers, because the conduit will go right there. So that's fine. I need redstone to activate the TNT. So if I put the redstone here, that should activate the TNT. Alrighty. And it's interesting because it's kitty corner that actually heard the ticks as it updated. That was powering it, but that should still allow for them to dispense. He said hopefully. If not, we'll have to move the redstone. And what else do we need? We need to, so those are going to power off and drop those. We need to send a signal that will stop this so that it's not running anymore. And you know, I may not need 2 of these, but we'll do this in tandem. So I know what you're going to be. Let's go ahead. That dispenses the TNT. That falls down here. We're on Y5, and up here we're on Y12ish or so. So yeah, that'll be within range. Let's go ahead and put the flowers someplace. Let's put a flower here and here, and there and there. Why not? All right, so these will consume any TNT explosions within 11 blocks of them. Yeah, I think in all directions. So that should be plenty. I'm only going to have 2 TNTs going, but the extra ones are for insurance purpose. And if they all get filled up and life is bad, well, it doesn't matter because it's bedrock. So, you know, who cares? It'll blow up some mana glass, but who cares? So there's that. Now I need to put up some mana pools. Let's go ahead and, oh, I need some spreaders. Spreaders first. I only have 2 spreaders. I thought I was making 4 spreaders. I am a doof. So let's put a spreader there and a spreader there, and we can put a mana pool. Give me junk block. There. No, let's put the mana pool there. Let's put the mana pool up 1, because. So now we can take, and I need a phone to not ring. I need to put the comparator pointing down out of this pool, and that needs to stay there. And then I need a junk block. So we'll go ahead and use the diamonds here. No. We'll use the diamonds there. Okay, right against. Can't it? Why can't I not? Fine. I'll put a block there and put the diamond there. Why can't I put with comparators, regular comparators? You can put something up against it. All right, so let's go ahead, and that's the repeater coming out. So as soon as there's mana in this pool, it will send a signal out, and that will put a redstone signal here and pull a signal out of here. So as soon as there's mana there, then it says we're done. And let's go ahead and redstone here, and we'll go ba-dump, dump. I clicked you there. Thank you. One down. Alrighty. So, you know, I think you look better like this. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so the signal will come from here and go into there, and that will stop both of them as soon as that's here. So I need to reproduce this on the other side for, you know, grins and giggles. So that's going to be a mana spreader, that's going to be a mana spreader, and then I need a junk block here, one more, and the pool, junk block, pool. All right. You don't need to be there. All right. You know, I kind of like having this as a junk block, so let's go ahead and do that. And it's not like I don't have diamonds kicking around. There, it looks so pretty. You know, I guess I could go with emerald blocks because it is kind of green leafy, you know, growing stuff here, but that's okay. Let's get some more diamond blocks. Diamond. While we're here, let's get some elven spreaders. All right, and then petal, because I'm not sure what I've got enough of. So you, and again, I want this to run super fast, so I'm going to steal those, and I'll make more later. All right, so you need a mana spreader here, and a mana spreader and oh, I lost I think the lens from that one. So let's go ahead and put the lens there, and the lens. Yep, the lens was missing there. Hey, you're supposed to have a lens too. Oh, I didn't put it on. So since I didn't have the lens put on there, none of them were. So you are going to there, and you are going to here. Yep. And you, let's make sure you're going to that one, and you are going to that one. All right, and we just mouse over them, and it sure enough says. All right, so you're going to here, and you are going to here, and then you are going to here, and you are going to here. That way they all have their own dedicated pools. Perfecto. So let's go ahead and put a diamond block here, and there's going to be a diamond block there. Diggy. So again, comparator there to pull any mana out. We'll say it's good, and then we just need to let's go boink. Done. So if either of these pools have mana in them, we are done. So spark. So this is where we don't need to have any spreaders going up, because these are, I clicked you, there it goes. Because these are recessive, then as soon as there's mana in here, they will go up there. All right, so the other thing I needed was a timer, and you know, at this point, because I've joined these two together, I only need one timer. So let's go ahead and put it right there. Yep. And let's set this up for, you know, at this point, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to run and consume all the mana that, or all the TNT explosions. So I want to be careful. TNT, none. Let's make a stack. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and put TNT there, and watch what happens. Ha 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 ha. So which one is shooting off? Oh no, there's the explosion. So that one got grabbed and it shoves it into here, and the mana is flowing up, which is very nice. Oh, and we've got mana sitting down here, which tells me that we've got... You're recessive. You're supposed to be pumping mana up. Why are you... This one has room for it. Why do you have mana here? You're not supposed to have any mana here. But lights on, and so if I were to put TNT into here, let's put one there and one over here, then, and we put a timer on, you can go right there. It should be ticking off really fast, and nothing's happening because the signal is on. So that's my safety delay. Let's go ahead and put 20 seconds, because I'm not sure how long it takes for this to go, but you're recessive. You should be pumping mana up there to these guys, all of these guys. Why? See, you're half full. You're full, that's fine. You're full, that's also fine. Yeah, see, you've got hardly any in. So these guys should be pumping the mana up into there. Why? I do not know. Alrighty then. I don't get it. I do not get as to why that wanted to do that there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and... Nope. I want to place another block. And off it goes. And then kaboom. So that got consumed. Who's shooting it? So same guy. Same flower is shoving it into there. And again, you should, your recessive spark, you should be sending it off. Huh. Do you know why? I don't know why. Now I've got 4 flowers. And okay, so those two grabbed them this time. And if we take a look at this guy, he's empty. He's empty. It goes pretty fast in emptying them out. So I could probably go much faster than 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and Gadunk, gadunk. Gadunk, gadunk. So there's all 4 going. Yep. So they all fire off, which is grand. That's what we're looking for. And they empty out pretty fast. Why are you recessive, stupid things not firing off? Did I make something other than recessive? Because I'm a doofus. Let's see. You are recessive. Recessive should pump that off to a dominant or any of the regular sparks. Why are you... Huh. Hey, fly. So if I right click you, yeah, see, you're zoom up to all those guys. Yeah, which is... That's just happy. Why are you connected here? Unless you're just a spark, you just connect to all sparks. Yeah. So... I do not get it. I do not get it at all. This should... These mana pools, they should be pumping up out of there. And I don't get why. That is very bizarre. I don't want to set up any of these as dominants because then it would grab and hold the mana and no. Those up there are fine as dominants, but no, these should... So you can tell I'm kind of confused. I don't get why these are doing what they're doing. The entrepiniums, they are working fine for consuming the TNT explosions. And I can, if I really wanted to, I could do all 4 simultaneously, but if I were doing this in production, I would just do 2. And the other 2 are good for making sure stuff doesn't break up. I could also point all 4 of these flowers with their own spreaders into a single pool. That will then... I wonder if it's because we've got 2 of these guys here that it's freaking out. Do you think that's the issue? No, you still have mana there, and yeah, okay, don't get it. If you think you know why these recessive sparks are not pumping out everything out of here into a mana pool up here, let me know in the comments, because they should. And I was watching this with Link, and his recessive they were taking and pumping out the sparks out of here. The mana pool was completely empty the whole time because it was shooting off into the other mana pools. I just wonder that it's seeing all of these full, and so it's thinking, nope, I don't need to go there at all. I just don't understand. Okay, just checking to make sure that I'm not goofy. Dispersive, dominant, recessive, isolated. Isolative does it is isolated from all the rest of the stuff. Dispersive, I think, just gives away mana. That's kind of like recessive, isn't it? The dominant, we saw, it sucks from all. Recessive should pump. Maybe I need dispersive, and maybe that's the issue. Anyway, I think I'm good. I've dorked around enough. That off-the-fly sort of build is not pretty at all, but it will certainly work, and I should be able to, when this is really working the way I want it to, it will go ahead and I'll get this plumbed in to the network, and it will have a TNT inside the dispensers automatically filled, and then it will just dispense out TNT as these pools are necessary. I just don't get it. Anyway, if you have an idea, let me know. I don't know why. I'm clueless. Unless I need a dispersive, but I think it's recessive. So, anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, flailing away. Hey, I can't finish it like that with it not working. No, I've got to make it work. So I made it work. Let's go take a look. All right, so it's still keeping a little bit of mana in there, and I can't get rid of that. But using the same trick as up here with the lever, I'm saying I want you to go ahead and wait till you're mostly full. Well, I didn't want this to fill up completely, so I separated it by a bit of redstone paste here. So if this is, say, 15 signal strength, that's 14. So that will let this be, 14/15 of a pool full. So that's what we're looking at there. And then over here, I simplified these. These are sticking out. I don't need the redstone blocks at all. The signal that dispenses these is sufficient to go ahead and make them ignite, or maybe that's just the basic setup. So, hey, happy. So I don't need the redstone blocks. These timers, rather than having them both go off at the same time, I noticed when they both went off at the same time, only one flower, and it was this one every time, was grabbing the explosion. So it looks like I was losing it. But I think if they're slightly out of sync, then I will get 2 flowers that will go ahead and grab it. So to do that, this timer is set to 10 seconds and 1 tick. And this one is set to 10 seconds. So they are purposely slightly out of sync. And I went ahead and made an exporter and stuck that on here. And it turns out, yeah, you can open up a chest with an exporter. So good. That I wasn't sure. And cables work as well. So that's very good. I was thinking I'd have to move it away. But nope. That's happy. Down here, this conduit is set to always run. Well, let's say always active, but I've got the round robin enabled, so it won't just constantly shove to this one. It will equally disperse them amongst the two. And I also have the speed downgrade so that it will only do one at a time. So that will ensure that this will be an even split. It won't be fast, but that's okay. This is going every 10 seconds, and this is go far faster than that. So let's go ahead and set that, no, not extract, insert. And you also can insert. And whoop, there we go, the first one. And there's the second one. So if we zip over here real quick, boom, this one grabbed it, and the other, you know, it seems like that's the only flower that's grabbing it. Maybe just because it's faster. Oh, there we go. That other one grabbed it in time. So perfect, perfect, perfect. I could have 4 explosions going simultaneously, but there should only be 2. And so these 2 are grabbing it just fine. When this pool is full, and that will just blow away. When this pool is, yep, see that one up just slightly. Let's go over here. What about you? Yep, that one up slightly. So when all those pools are full and this one fills up a little bit more, then what will, yep, see, it's working perfectly. So this is full up enough that will send out a signal, and that will force one remaining explosion out of these guys. And I think because it'll go simultaneously, they'll both come out at the same time, and it'll be just seen as one explosion. So I should have plenty of overhead with having 4 flowers here. And again, if something were to happen and it actually explodes, it's just landing right here on the bedrock, nothing blowing up there, and a little bit of mana glass, don't care. But yeah, that is working. That is working. It's strange that for me, I'm constantly getting that little bit of mana in there, but at Link's base, it doesn't. Only thing I could think of is I've got all these mana pools that are full and just a few that are not. But no, TNT, it's working just fine. And that's pretty slick. It is pushing through a decent amount of mana with these. I just don't have that much TNT on hand at this point, but that's okay. I can just make a little bit more, and we're good to go. Yay! All right, that's more like the endings I like to have, where it's successful. So yay! This has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the FTOG Avant3 server, getting it done with TNT.
Get her done.
Get her done. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.